She leans back into the wall. She is no longer there. Her mother is lifting her up, spinning her around, and laughing. The warm tongue of a dog licks her arm. There is a rush of air as a snowball flies past her face. She slips on someone else's blood and lands on her side, a severed arm almost touching her nose. In a movie theater, a boy she likes kisses her and puts his hand on her stomach. She exhales and pulls the trigger. Then sound returns to the world. She isn't sure what has happened. She doesn't know what a man playing a cello in the street at 4 p.m. has done to her. You will not cry, she tells herself, and she wills herself calm until the cellist has finished, risen, and returned to the building he came from. There will be no crack in her. Nerman is looking at her. We need you to keep this man alive, he says. I don't understand. She's barely heard what he said and struggles to bring herself back into the situation. Nerman removes his hat and wipes his sleeve across his brow. He has said that he will do this for 22 days. This is the 8th. People will see him. The world has seen him. We cannot allow him to be killed. I can't be responsible for him, she says. She's tired. She's almost always tired, but she can't remember the last time she acknowledged it, even to herself. An old woman shuffles past them, keeping close to the wall, and Arrow wonders which one of them is more exhausted. Nerman shakes his head. I'm not asking that of you. We require something slightly different. The place where the cellist sits, while vulnerable to shells, he says, isn't within the direct line of fire for a sniper on the southern hills. But they've received information. It's believed that the enemy will send a sniper into their part of the city to shoot him, and her job will be to stop that. It is, they admit, almost impossible. But, as Nerman reminds her, she has a certain talent for the impossible. Why don't they just shell the street again? It's not merely about killing him. Shooting him is a statement. Arrow leans back against the wall and pictures the cellist lying in the street. She sees Nerman's point. A bullet leaves evidence that a motor doesn't. Look, he says, we have made you a deal, and I will continue to do my best to honor it, but things are changing on our side. If you can do this, we would both benefit. I don't kill to benefit myself, or you. I know. I'm just not sure how much longer that will be a position you or I can afford to take. Nerman leans in, kisses her on each cheek, then turns and walks away. For a while she stands, not moving, not thinking. She just wants to be still. But then the shelling begins again, so she forces her feet to move, pulls her coat tight around her shoulders, and heads for home.